This valley is asking people for a visit. I should oblige it. This is a truly enormous, impassive structure. We never used this kind of technology in my village. Nobody trusted it.
Oh, the valley. One second.
What will happen when we do as instructed and gather around this fake person?
Is that a strotophob? Yeah, what are they called? What is it? I love old gear like that. It's getting more and more rare. I had a camera, but it broke. Not that interesting of a story, I guess. What are you doing here? The whole thing, huh? You're young. You got time. What kind of stuff are you recording? That's the way to do it, if you ask me. If anyone asked me, I mean. The valley would be a good place to use those tools. Too bad it's closed down. Let me finish up here, huh?
I'm not the first to do this. Just the first in a long time.
Hey. This was like a second home for a while. That was fun earlier when you showed up. and I was carrying the cardboard man, you were like, who are these guys? I've been pretty bored here. You know, the valley's gonna be flooded soon. That's why nobody can go in there. The dam is falling apart. Couple of days from now. Day 0, we call it. Greyhounds. We're a community organization. We do all kinds of fun stuff. Health clinics, minesweeping, daycare, evacuations, weddings. We're new. It was supposed to be because we're helpful yet neutral. We took a vote and decided to change the name, though. We want something more friendly sounding. I'm excited to find out what it will be. We're trying to get new things going. But it's hard. The past really has a tight grip on people. Doesn't feel like a fair fight. So we're trying to, well, anyway. It's funny. I stood guard here for a week. And I've only seen greyhounds like myself, and valley people on their way out. But now I see you, and you're like a new element or something. I've never met anyone doing what you're doing. And we greyhounds gotta support new things. So, I'm not supposed to let anyone in. How can I? Jeez. I think you should go down into the valley and take a look. Gonna try something here. Dang it. I was trying to wink. Well, you get the idea. Go on and put that old gear to use. You can take my map of the valley, too. I don't need it anymore. I'll be down to pick everyone up around midnight. See you then.
I met a greyhound. He let me into the valley. I think he wanted me to record what the greyhounds were up to. And he gave me a map. The assembly point seemed like a good place to start. I wonder what he expects me to discover in the valley. It seems like I'll have to wait for night to enter the shrine. I'll think about what kind of visitor I want to be. The elder warned me about valleys. She said they were dangerous. I feel a dulcet tension in the air. I enter to see the moment between seasons. have wondered about the lives beneath unkept graves. I am probably the last person that will ever be welcomed here by this sign. The elder told me there's very little information about the years before 500. All above will remain, all below will wash away. I wonder what the flowers have to say. All the rituals for the dead in my village require the body, so we couldn't perform them for my dad. But I can make my life a ritual for his memory.
God of sleep, I've been gathering harpic, and I've been gathering courage. If my big prayer is wrong, if it goes against divine will, please spare the people of this valley. We're so desperate for peace.
Memory told over and over again. She must have been important to have such an elaborate solitary tomb. These metal animals are looking up, expectantly.
people here are so weak.
I heard gunshots last night.
That was us. What is that?
Look at the pond, the water.
What is that pattern?
Should we run or something?
Something frightening happened in this memory. But what was it? This flower has a shimmering quality. A green space. I feel memory in the air like pollen. It reminds me of a poem my dad was never able to finish. The first line was, "If you want to awaken the dead, just whisper." Will the last voice to cry out in the wilderness not even be human? It sounds like they want to adapt their organization to the people in it, and not the other way around. There's a number to call for questions regarding the dam. There must be a lot of people going to the city if they need to keep track of them with cards. Imagine if the man I met is the only living gray hand, and the rest are cardboard. The gray hands want to end this season. They say they're going to build the next season. How? The gray hands seem to care what people think about them. They had to leave so much behind. The elder also said low places are dangerous. The city is high up like my village. Maybe it is safer. It's hard to imagine something new, a new way of living. But they're trying. There seems to be suspicion about the real condition of the dam and why it's being taken down. The process of taking people out of the valley was also a kind of ritual, a way of bridging one life to another. They know the world they're leaving. The next one hasn't been created yet. The artist has depicted the Greyhands as a child. They don't have faith in their capabilities, but see them as innocent? Is that your name on your collar? Let's see. You are Madrigal. This machine looks powerful. It must have done the work of many people. And you are Mata. And your name is Tupet. I wonder who named you that. You are a cow and you are named Kresnahorkai. A beautiful cow named Gorp. The valley keeps producing fruit, even when there's no one left to eat it. The name of this cow is TVC15, oh my. The sound of this bell has a lot of character. A little crane, like the ones I saw on the outskirts of my village, but made of wood. Filled with grain for the future. The farmer didn't know they wouldn't need it. These people had to leave so much behind.
We got a big show today.
Huge show.
Breaking news. The Greyhands have died.
We're being reborn, baby.
And we're taking suggestions for our new name.
Live on the air suggestions from the rank and file.
You don't even need to be a Greyhand to suggest a name.
True, true.
The number to call is 0019. That is 0019. First caller, hit us with a name.
Hi, yeah. I was thinking the bricklayers.
Okay. Bricklayers.
Laying some bricks. Well, yeah, thanks for the suggestion.
We'll be taking them all afternoon, so keep them coming.
That number again is 0019. You're listening to Greyhand Radio. We are broadcasting live from Greyhand HQ.
And we're gonna take a little break.
If the Greyhands are changing their name, you'd know them as something else. Cows from all over the world came here to compete in cow stuff? The golden season seems like such a different world. Some detailed embroidery from the cow festival. It'd be nice to learn more about this. And the seventh cow's name was Balto. The cow is called Frenzy. Another cow, another perfect name, Nellie. I've never drank cow's milk, let alone some kind of frozen version. The 10th and final cow was named. Oh no. I can't read it. Time has worn away its name. History will never know the name of this cow. I hope the cows have the sense to hoof it out of the valley before the flood comes. Compared to my village, they lived in the open here. They lived on the land itself. I hope in the future, at least some people are still living like that. The Greyhands are the future in all its uncertainty, the good and the bad, the hope and fear of progress. The loneliness of this season will be left behind. A collective project is coming.
Oh, thank God someone is still down there. I've been trying to get a hold of someone for hours. Ah, thank you. I forgot the day zero materials. You know, the visual literature, the warm bath of ideas? I left it at the dig site. It should be sitting on a barrel with a fruit sticker on it. Oh, wait! Hold on. I forgot to do the secret password. I don't even know who you are. Is it too late now, you think? Okay. What day is the day after tomorrow? Phew, okay. I did figure you'd be... Sorry, I didn't recognize your voice. Hard to keep track of all the new recruits. What else was I gonna say? There was vandalism on a few of the posters. Bad stuff. I put them in the trash. Keep an eye out for more. Anyways, thanks for answering. The day zero material is in the dig site, pretty sure. It should be sitting on a barrel that has a fruit sticker on it. You know, I guess I was going to say you could bring it to me, but the flood will destroy it anyway. So actually, I was worried for nothing. Everything is lost in a flood. God, we really know what we're doing. I'm excited for this all to be over. I'm excited for this all to begin. Bye-bye now.
Stay where you can hear me, okay?
Thank God they have electricity down here.
Did you hear from your friend in the Watery Republic? Which one is it?
Well, Topaz. We can get a ride with them on the coast.
Great. And we're really just gonna leave the car behind.
That's a junker anyway.
Beautiful.
I told you 786 would be our year. I sang you that whole song about it.
They sound so free and happy, just roaming around the world. Looks like there's no one around anymore to enforce this. I wish Pate could call this hotline to talk about his heavy dream. I found a dig site that is fenced off from view. What were they doing here? A gray hand said he left his materials behind. It should be somewhere around here. There's a big tree with a researcher's notebook inside it somewhere. They look relieved to have finished their work. This is the kind of brain trouble my mom warned me about. The work at the dig site has something to do with Day Zero. This looks like a little furnace on wheels. to burn stuff and move around? Memories and emotions condensed into a mineral. I wonder what this channel is for. They must have already shipped out all the Harpic they need. I wonder what's on this reel. What is day 0? Maybe I can find out more about it. They dug up all that Harpic in order to conduct some sort of prayer on day 0.
I've recreated the same setup as the prayer statues right here in my workshop. I set up a singing bowl so I can verify the pattern that will form in the water. And some Harpic, of course. Each god seems to correspond to a resonating frequency. And when this vibration acts on the Harpic, we get the psychoactive response. Going to give it a try here.
I remember watching my dad make shadow puppets on the wall. Felt strange because I could see how it was done. I could see the trick of it, but it still felt kind of magical.
It worked. I do feel the more I do this, the more tired, and it feels like it takes me longer to return to the present. But now I have some control. I face the question of how this mineral affects the soil. I still have a lot of work to do. That's all for today.
A mineral that can affect the mind. The memories of the owner now turned into a beautiful mineral.
The necessity of day zero is not just psychological, it's ecological. Because there is a compounding effect to these minerals and their psychological effect. And we see this in Tiang Valley. There is a memory and a memory of a memory and a memory of a memory of a memory. This echo effect, this recursive nature is the problem. As this cycles through the ecosystem, it creates points of pressure where things bleed, and soil and human minds are contaminated. Some will say, what's a few daytime visions? But it is an increasing risk, an increasing danger. Left alone, the haunted quality of this season will only get worse. The necessity of day zero is also to... This particular action will neutralize this phenomenon at its source. This is not an endless cycle. We are putting an end to this psychoactive material, and we are opening up space for something new.
How do they plan to remove the haunted quality of this season? The Grey Hands present one side to the public, and another is hidden behind metal fences. There is no one to oppose them. There is only my record of what they did here. Whatever is making that sound, I'm glad they sealed this shut. I'm sure these critters will escape the valley before the flood. Sometimes recording, I feel like a vulture, feasting on a melancholic corpse. Never mind, forget this. The info sign earlier said they are dangerous in large numbers. I have a pendant, though. In Cairo, we have a statue to remember Dr. Fumio. But this statue is meant to be worshipped. This field was absolutely full of memories. I'm glad I had my pendant, otherwise it would have been overwhelming. These slips are prayers to this god for forgetting things. People prayed here. Who did they pray to? There's something beautiful about the way the minerals catch the light. The year of the den? Was that how they recorded years in the olden days? This is a season when memories echo on and on and on and on. Will the echoes fade away, or will they be cut off abruptly?